Hello friends, welcome to the competitive biology. Today we are going to dive into the basics of biology, the science of life itself. Either you are going to study for the exam or just for curiosity about the natural worlds, understanding biology is essential as it is going to help you to explain how life forms and how life functions. So let's just start. So if you see the biology, this is the study of life or the living organism. So, in simple terms, biology is the study of life and living organism. This includes everything from the microscopic bacteria to the massive ecosystems. So, biology normally explores study structures, functions, growth, evolutions, and interactions within the living worlds. So, if you'll say it starts from the molecules where it forms cells, and then slowly organizations are going to increase, and ultimately it is going to form ecosystem and biomass. If you see the major branches of biology, there are number of biology we are having. Major branches of biology are zoology, botany, microbiology, genetics, ecosystem, ecology, evolutions. So biology is diverse, and how many branches it focuses on different aspects of life. Normally, if you see these different branches, so, in case of botany, we are going to study about the plants. In case of zoology, we are going to study about the animals. Similarly, if you go to the microbiology, where we are going to study about the microbes and the different organisms which normally we cannot see by the naked eyes. Then, if you go to see morphology, where we are going to talk about the study of the form, shape, sizes, structures of the living organisms like skin colors, height, shapes, and limbs. Then we are having anatomy, which is the normally a study of the internal structures of the living organism by the dissections called anatomy. So where normally we are going to see the internal structures, internal organizations. Then we are having histology, which is normally basically a study of the tissue. So the microscopic study of the structural tissue and organization is called as histology. Then we are having cell biology, where we are going to talk about the cells, organelles, and their functions. Then we are having physiology. This branch normally deals with the study of functions of the different parts of the living organisms. With genetics, which normally talks about the inheritance, genetic inheritance, or the genes, their roles. Inheritance normally means the transmission of the characteristic from one generation to the next generations. Then we are having embryology, which is the study of the development of the embryo to the new individuals. Taxonomy, this is the classification of organism into the different groups and subgroups. Then paleontology, we are having study of the fossils, which are the remains of the extinct organisms. Environmental biology. Similarly, we are having number of branches, number of different subjects where we are going to talk about the one or more different structures. Why biology is essential? Normally, biology is essential because it provides us with a deep understanding of lives and the mechanism that sustain it. Some of the key reasons why biology holds more significance. First one is the understanding the life processes. So biology normally unravels the complexities of the cells, genetics, and the biochemical reaction that makes life possible. This knowledge helps us to understand growth, reproduction, metabolism, and the adaptations, enabling us to appreciate the diversity and the unity among the living organisms. Second one is the medical advancements. Biology is at the core of the medicines, offering insights that leads to the treatment and cures of many diseases. Either it will be communicable, non-communicable, metabolic, and number of different kind of disorders. So discoveries in cells biology, microbiology, genetics, and immunology drives advancement in the healthcare, contribution to the vaccines, antibiotics, and the gene therapies. Then environmental conservations. Biology normally helps us to understand the ecosystems, biodiversity, and impact of human activities onto the environment. This understanding is important in the tackling climate changes, global warming, conservation endangered species, and maintaining the ecological balance, ensuring the sustainable planets for the better living. Then we are having agricultural innovations. Biology normally drives agricultural improvements by optimizing crop yields, developing pest resistance strains, and the improving soil and plant health. Such innovations are normally essential to meet the food demands of the growing global population because population is continuously growing. Then we are having evolution and genetics. Knowledge of evolutions and genetics provides very insightful information into the history of the life on Earth. tracing and lineages of organisms, and their understanding the genetic diversity. Then we are having biotechnology and innovations. Biology fueled biotechnological advancement like CRISPR-Cas, gene editing, DNA fingerprinting, and systemic biology, opening possibilities of innovations, medicines, agriculture, and industrial applications. Then we are having human and animal behavior. So biology normally sheds lights on the behavior of humans and animals, exploring physiological responses, survival strategies, social interactions, adaptation of environments. So, if you will summarize it, biology not only enriches our understanding of natural worlds but also offers the practical solution of many global challenges. It connects the dots between the life forms, helping us to innovate, conserve, and make informed decisions for a better future. The characteristic of life, we will see how we are going to differentiate between the living and non-living. There are seven or eight important characteristic features like growth. Normally, living system have a living organisms, living things have growth, they develop, but non-living things does not have any kind of growth. Then reproduction. Normally, living systems, living things growing, they have reproduction. Gives you the offspring of the similar type of offspring, which is looking like the similar. But non-living does not have any kind of reproductive systems. Metabolic processes, living system have metabolic processes for energy productions and development, but non-living does not have any kind of metabolic processes. Homeostasis, normally living system maintains their balances in their body for different kind of things inside the cells and outside the cells. Non-living does not have such kind of any kind of homeostasis. Living system have responded to the different kind of stimuli and environmental change, temperature change, and other things. Similarly, adaptation and organizations. The scientific methods of the biology, if you see, it starts with observations, hypothesis, experiments, analysis, and conclusion. So normally, this is the methods how we are going to analyze any kind of things in the biological system or biology. If you see the level of organizations in the biological organisms, there are 12 level of organizations. It starts from the atom, which gives molecules. Molecules gives organelles. Then organelles gives us cells, aggregates of micromolecules within the membrane, which have a functional inside the cells. Then tissue, then organ system, organism, populations, community, ecosystem, and biosphere ultimately. So this is the how it is going to have different kind of different level of organizations, and each have their own significance. So this is just a basics of biology. Similarly, in this channel, I'm going to give you different kind of insightful information about the competitive. We will talk about the previous year questions also, and number of other informations. Thank you very much. If you're not subscribed my channel, you can subscribe it.